Good evening, good evening, good evening. Hello, how are you? Having a good time? How do you know? You just got here. I'm the 5-minute man. They call me the 5-minute man, well, because I'm usually booed off the stage in 5 minutes. My wife also calls me the 5-minute man. But we'll get to her later. I write my own material. I don't sing, I don't dance, I don't mock people, I don't curse, I don't tell political jokes. In fact, I don't tell jokes at all. I tell stories, most of which are true. Slightly exaggerated for the purpose of this evening, but true. I come from New York. Anybody go to school here in Brooklyn? PS 148, Jackson Heights. I flew in to your beautiful Palm Beach International Airport this morning from JFK. My flight was on time, and my Uber driver was waiting for me. From then on, it was all downhill. I get this Chinese Uber driver. I thought the Chinese drivers were in New York. I get this Chinese Uber driver. He takes my bag and he flings it in the trunk. I got a Chinese Uber driver with an attitude. I get in the car. I remind him of my destination, Lake Worth. Immediately puts up the windows and locks the doors. Saying to myself, maybe this guy had a bad morning. Maybe I'll talk to the guy, see if, talk to the guy. So, I lean forward, I look at the dashboard, I look at the dash over there, and I see his name is Burr, Mr. Burr. Mr. Burr. I got a Jewish Chinese Uber driver with an attitude. So I lean forward, I go, okay, excuse me there, Mr. Burr, Mr. Burr. He goes, you don't call me Burr, you don't call me Burr. But that's your name, isn't it? You don't call me Burr, you don't call me Burr. Okay, I won't call you Burr. What's your first name? He says, ooh. Eventually we get to our destination. He pulls up the driveway, beautiful circular driveway up there, beautiful. Pulls up the driveway there. By then he's calmed down. He takes my bag, puts it by the front door, and I said, look, if I need you later on, I'll give you a call. So he leaves. I go up to the front door of the class. I'll pull on a door here. Can't get in. Pull on a door here. I go over to this middle door. I go over to the middle door. Pull on the middle door. I can't get in. I go over to the end door. I'm pulling in. I feel like 3 little pigs, Pull on the end door. I can't get in. Eventually, this little lady comes up to me. She says, you need a fob to get in. I said, I need a fob? She goes, you need a fob. I said, I don't have a fob. She goes, I'll fob you in. I says, thank you. Now I'm fobbed in the building. I realize I left my bag outside. I go to push in the door. Door doesn't open. Pushing this door. Pushing this door. The door doesn't open. Same lady says to me, you have to push the green square button to get out. Wait a minute. What am I, a senior community here? Or locked down in a mental institution? Now me and my bag were fobbed in the building. I go up to the main desk. He announced. Guy comes out and says to me, who are you? He said, I'm a 5-minute man. I'm performing here tonight. He says to me, I'm a board member. So I saluted him. He said at ease. He wasn't a bad guy. He was a nice guy. He wasn't a bad guy, kid. He took me out to the pool out there, took me to the fitness center, down the hallway there, card room, arts and crafts room, all that. And we went to this beautiful ballroom. He said, I have to leave you now. I got some business to take care of. But if you're hungry, we have a cafe outside. Cafe, perfect. All I had was a fresca and some fish crackers on the plane. So I go on the cafe. I get online. I pick up this menu. I look at the prices. I put the menu down. I start to leave. I bumped into this guy. Guy says, can I help you? I said, I'm looking for an ATM machine. I'd like to get something to eat here. He says to me, who are you? I said, I'm the 5-minute man. I'm performing here tonight. He says to me, I'm a board member. So I saluted him. He said at ease. And we go into the main dining area there. People are eating in the main dining area over there. They're eating in there. And I said to this guy, I got to tell you something. I said, I've been in a lot of cafes, but I tell you, this is the nicest cafe I've ever been in. He says to me, oh, we're proud of our cafe, real places. We built this cafe on time and in budget. Udgy. So I leave this guy. I find myself sitting out by the pool. I say to myself, nice day, plenty of time before the show. I think maybe I'll rent a car and see the sights of Lake Worth. So I get on my phone to look for the rental car company. I see the usual Avis Hertz. So I see this company called Rent-A-Wreck. Rent-A-Wreck, perfect. Not making much money here. Perfect. Get on the phone, tell them who I am, where I am. They said, we'll bring you out a car. This is perfect. I get back on my phone again. I got a call. Ooh, tell them I don't need them anymore. Eventually they bring me out a car. It was a decent car. It wasn't a bad. It was a decent car. They brought me out a yellow 1975 Ford Pinto with burn marks on the trunk. You know what the burn marks mean? Ask somebody after the show. I get behind the wheel of this car, stop this car, the thing is putt, 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 putt. Blue smoke, bellowing out the back, putt, 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 putt. Just maybe I better drive this car around the local streets here until I get familiar with it before I take it to town. So after all, I get the knack of it, drive. I said, maybe I'll take this Lantana Road down here. That's the way I came in. That way I don't get too lost, you know. So I'll drive down that main road there. So I'm riding down the road, putt, 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 smoke coming out the back. I passed all your liquor stores, dollar stores, trailer parks. Must have missed the tattoo parlors and the pawn shops. I'm riding down into Lake Worth. I'm riding around Lake Worth, getting a cup of coffee, looking for a cup of coffee. Did you know there's not one Starbucks in Lake Worth? Who knew? Not one. I'm riding around here for about an hour or so, and I find myself in this Hypaluxo road. I say, wait a minute, that's the back road behind the community there, so I take that to get me in the back way, and I'll get back where I'm going. Okay, so I take that west and riding. Eventually, I see the community on the right, pull up, and there's some cars backed up into the roadway there. So I'm saying, what's going on here? So I get in line with the rest of the cars. As I get forward more, I see one of the gates are down. The resident gate is the only one that's working. So I get in line. Gate goes up, car goes through, gate goes down, gate goes up. Car's in front of me. Now car's backed up behind me. So wait. Finds my turn. Gate goes up, I go through, gate goes down. I'm riding down this main boulevard here to get back to the clubhouse. I look in my rearview mirror. People are flashing their brights, beeping their horns. I said, what's going on here? Here I am on my yellow 1975 Ford Pinto with burn marks on the trunk. I'm getting a little scared. Eventually, a homeowner pulls up next to me. The window goes down. The guy yells out the window. He says to me, "You're going too slow." I says, "What?" He says, "You're going too slow." I didn't know. I was doing 60. Nice. You got a beautiful compound here. Beautiful. I was over by your tennis courts. Beautiful tennis courts. Anybody play tennis here? Yeah. Beautiful. Yeah, sir. Do you notice you have lights on the front courts and no lights in the back courts? What are the back courts for? Owls? Oh, by the way, the song goes, I heard it through the grapevine. Who is running this place? Yeah, beautiful out here. Nice and quiet. Yeah, I was out east all day long. It's noise, traffic. You got it beautifully. Nice and quiet. In between the cemetery and old age home. Where's the funeral parlor going? Lions in Hypaluxo? That was my day. Has anybody ever come up on this stage and said, "Oh, I thought I was going to the Bellagio. I'm smart, I can read, I know where I'm going. Go to Bellagio." Anybody spell around here? Who is running this place? Let me ask you another question. Wellington, great place, Wellington. But Lake Worth. Let me ask you something. Any of you people have these little stickers that say maybe Mr. and Mrs. Smith, 6634 Vio Primo Way, Wellington, 33467. Huh? Anybody? Huh? Come on. Actually, I know Bellagio and Lake Worth well. I had a friend of mine about 15, 16 years ago. He moved to this community here. Calls me up. He goes, "Hey, is this the 10-minute man?" I was doing better then. I says, "Yeah, who's this?" He goes, "It's Rocco. Hey, Rock, how you doing? Rock, how's it going?" Yeah. Oh, it's just, I miss the old neighborhood, the old Italian neighborhood. Oh, I miss it so. I said, "Rock, things change. What are you going to do, He said, "Well, the good news is," he says, "I'm retiring. I'm moving to Florida." I says, "That's great, Rock. Where are you moving to?" He said, "I'm moving to a community called Bellagio in Wellington." Even he knew back then. He says, "Oh, it's going to be great." He says, "It's going to be great. All the street names are going to be in Italian. We're going to have our own bocce ball court." He says, "We're going to have our own Italian club. It's going to be great. It's going to be great." Okay. 8 months later, I called him. "Hey, Rock, how you doing? How's it going? How's it going down there?" "Oh, yeah, good." I said, "The house come out okay?" "Yeah, house come out great. That's good. How's the bocce ball?" "Yeah, they're building the bocce ball. They're building it. Good. I said, "How about the Italian club? How's the Italian club?" He goes, "Oh, the Italian club's good. That's great." I said, "That's good." Let me ask you, how many members do you have? He's just 3, including me. But it's building. It's building. That's all that matters. It's building. That's good. It's building. That's just, how your neighbors? Got nice neighbors? How your neighbors? Yeah, neighbors are good. You nice neighbors? Yeah. Let me ask you a question. What are some of the names? Guess you know where this is going. The names, he said the names. He said, on one side I had Mr. Rothenbaum, the other side I had Mr. Grossman, across the street I had Mr. Fisher, and down the road they have the Mr. Rothenbaum. But he's still here and he's happy. You never know. I think I was just talking to him this morning. He was telling me about a vote you people had. You had a vote. You had a vote for mailboxes and or pickleball, and you voted for the mailboxes? You have mailboxes. What do you need more mailboxes for? I must have got the story wrong. Italian Christian. At least that's the way I was born into this world. Dated Italian girls all through high school. One day my Jewish friend comes up and he says, I want you to meet this nice Jewish girl. I said, no, I'm going to stick with the Italian girls. I like the Italian girls. Come on, meet this nice Jewish girl. I said, I'm going to stay with the Italian girls. Because come on, just meet her. All right. He introduces me to this Jewish girl. This Jewish girl was like no other Jewish girl I'd ever seen. She had big boobs and a small nose. Nice girl. Oh, pushy, but nice girl. I'm going out in about 8 months. One day she comes up to me and she says to me, I'd like to get married in June. I didn't have much planned in June, so I said to her, okay. That was the only word I ever said throughout a whole marriage, okay. She said to me, well, if you want to marry me, you have to ask my father's permission. I said, okay. I go to her father. He said to me, you can marry my daughter, but you have to give up your religion, but you can keep your nationality. I said, oh, wait a minute, let me figure this out. Give up the religion, but I can keep the nationality. You can keep the nationality, but give up the religion. I mean, first time I'm ever dealing with a Jewish guy, those guys can be pretty shrewd. I don't want to think I'm stupid, you know. Give up the religion, I can keep the nationality. So I said to him, okay. So now she says to me, I want to get married on the beach and have her own wedding vows. Here's the late 60s, okay, hippie movement, pot, weed and everything. So I said to her, okay. That one I get to the beach real early. I believe it's bad luck seeing the bride before, during, and after the ceremony. I get there real early. Yeah, sure. I get there really early. I got my headband on, my tie-dye piece t-shirt, my cut-off dungarees. She shows up like she just came from fortune offs. And she goes through the wedding vow. She says, I will. And she did for a while. Then this guy with a white beard and a cape, he gets to me, he goes, smash the glass. I smash this glass, blood everywhere. I was wearing sandals. That's bad marriage. Only married a week. I get brought up on sexual harassment charges. My luck. I said to my wife, how could you do this to me? That was a bad marriage, real bad. It wasn't good at all. But you stay together for the children. You stay together for the children. It's like Michael Jackson, for the children. Yeah, you stay together for the children. So you can bathe them, bikes, braces, bar mitzvahs, college, weddings. Meanwhile, I'm riding around in a 5-year-old Yugo with 72-month financing at 12.9 APR. Now they grow up so fast. No, they grow up so fast. They don't go fast enough. They turn 16, they get their driver's license, they live off their car insurance. True stories. My son totals my 300ZX Turbo 2+2. My daughter, Chrysler Sebring convertible, plows into the guy in front of her. Today, Today, every 6 months, they get a check from Allstate. Safe Driver Reward. My son today, 45 years old, he's single, he's 45 years old. I said, son, you're 45 years old, you gotta get married, you're 45 years old. He says, I haven't found the right girl. I said, son, there is no right girl. You're 45 years old, you gotta get married, you're 45 years old. He says to me, I want what you and mom have. One day he calls me and he says to me, Dad, he calls me Dad, you're gonna love her. I finally found the right girl. She reminds me of mom. Hate her already. My wife, bad cook. You know, I thought all Jewish women were good cooks. Any Jewish women here tonight? Never mind. That's partly my fault, I get home all hours of the night, 7, 8, 9, sometimes 10 o'clock at night, and she complains, and I don't blame you. My real job, I'm an astronaut. I never know when I'm getting back, you know. So, anyway, one night I come home, she says to me, I had enough of this, I'm not getting out of the kitchen here 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock from now on. Now I'm gonna prepare your dinner during the day, you put it in the microwave, you heat it up, and you'll eat it. I said, okay. That morning I get up real early, about 6:30 in the morning, I get up in the morning, I see how she's preparing my dinner. So, and when she cooks everything in a bowl. This is a true story. She's here tonight. Everything in a bowl. Cooks everything in a bowl. Everything's cooked in a bowl. She takes my meat, she slices it, she puts it in a bowl. I say, well, why do you slice my meat for me? She goes, I care for you. I said, what, you care for me? What do you take care of me? So she takes my meat, she slices and she puts it in a bowl. And after that, she puts this clear plastic on top of it. Then she takes my broccoli, she puts it in a bowl, she puts this plastic on top of it. Then she takes my mashed potatoes with the butter, she puts it in a bowl, she puts this plastic on top of it. I come home, I put the stuff in the microwave, I take it out, the meat is steaming, the broccoli is brown, the plastic disintegrated into the mashed potatoes. I used to eat and go to the bathroom. Now I eat in the bathroom. And she's got these 2 dogs. One small dog, one little small. She's got these 2 dogs. Yeah. But it's good that we have these dogs, you know. I mean, if you have dogs, you know what I'm talking about. If you don't, you'll learn something tonight. We got these 2. Like I say, but it's good that we have them. You know, the kids are gone. It gives us something to bond on, you know, their bond. So, give you an example. I walk the dogs in the morning. I come back. She says to me, "How did they do?" I said, well, they both made sissies. The little one made a big duty, and the big one made a little duty. And that's all we talk about until I walk the dogs again. Very overprotective with these dogs, very overprotective. She's laying in bed, these dogs are licking her, they're licking her. And she's hugging them and kissing them. She said to the dogs, I love you, I love you. Last time she told me she loved me, I gave her $1,000. She went on a cruise with her girlfriends. Leave the house in the morning, she says to me, lock the door. I don't want the dogs to get out. I come into a room, and I yell out to her, I says, what are the dogs made? She says, which one? I said, how do I know? DNA? She says to me, is it soft? She yells out to me, she goes, how big is it? It's the size of a medium Mr. Softy. Chocolate. I give you one more and I gotta get out of here. I'm overdue now. One last one and that's it. I want to thank Alan and the Brooklyn Club for this opportunity. I want to thank Michael and the guys in the booth, and most of all, I want to thank you. One last one. I walk into a room and I say to her, One of the dogs threw up. She says to me, "What does it look like?"